नवीन नगर बारा बंसी बदान सुवासा बंसी बदान सुवासा ब्रज जन पालन असुर कुल नाशना ब्रज जन पालन असुर कुल नाशना गोविंद माधव नवनीत गोविंद माधव नवनीत सुंदर नंद गोपाला यमुना तटचर गोपी वसनहारा यमुना तटचर गोपी वसनहारा रास रसिका कृपा माया रास रसिका कृपा माया श्री राधा वल्लभ वृंदावन नटवारा श्री राधा वल्लभ वृंदावन नटवारा भक्ति विनोदा भक्ति विनोदा यशोमती नंदन ब्रजवर नागरा यशोमती नंदन ब्रजवर नागरा गोकुल रंजन काना गोकुल रंजन दूरवाणी कचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Bhaktavrinda Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Rani Jaya Srimati Jaya Gopal Srimati Jaya Gopal Jaya Gamanitai Gamanitai Patita Pavana Gauranitai Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Prabhupada
Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Prabhupada Acharya Shloka Shloka Shri Srimati. Please join me in Bhai Charanarvind Bhakti Vedanta Swami Shri Prabhupada ki. ISKCON Activity Samstha Padacharya Saver of the whole world Jagadguru Shri Prabhupada ki. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Prabhupada Acharya Shloka Shloka Shri Srimati Swami Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj Shri Prabhupada ki. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki. Namacharya Shri Das Thakur ki. प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपिका श्याम कुंज राधा कुंज गोवर्धन की ब्रजभूमि श्री वृंदावन धाम की नवद्वीप श्री मायापुर धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की गंगा माई की यमुना माई की भक्ति देवी की तुलसी महारानी की श्री रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भट्टदास रघुनाथ गोस्वामी प्रभुगण की वर्तमान आचार्य वृंद की समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री ब्रह्म मत गौड़ी गुरु शिष्य संप्रदाय की श्री प्रभुपाद ट्रांसेंडेंटल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की श्री श्री राधा माधव की श्रीनाथ जी भगवान की श्री श्री गौर निथाय की निथाय गौर प्रेमानंदे all glories to the assembled devotees all glories to the assembled devotees all glories to the assembled devotees all glories to Shri Guru and Sri Gauranga and all glorious to His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Bhagavan Vishnu Pada, Krishna Krishna, Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyata Vikshitane.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Lada lada darine. Lada lada. Iranna kashi purvakshahai. Iranna kashi Kilatangkana khalaye, Kilatangkana Ito nishinga parato nishinga, Ito nishinga parato Jato jato jamitato nishinga, Jato jato jamitato Bahiri nishinha, hridaye nishinha, Bahiri nishinha, hridaye nishinha, Narasimha madin charanam prapade Narasimha pamolo bhare naka madhuta singha dalita hiranya kashipu Tano Binga Ketavadita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Avukara Pamala Hare Naka Adhuta Binga Dalita Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Vivala Jai Jagadisha Jai Jagadisha Jai Radharani Singhadev Singhadev Jai Singhadev Jaya Singhadev Jaya Singhadev Singhadev Jaya Singhadev Jaya Lakshmi Narasingha Jaya Lakshmi Narasingha Lakshmi Narasingha Jaya Lakshmi Narasingha Jaya Lakshmi Narasingha Lakshmi Narasingha Jaya Lakshmi Narasingha Jaya Narahari Narahari Jaya Narahari Jaya Narahari Jaya Narahari Narahari Jaya Narahari Jaya Prahlad Narsingha 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 Prahlad Narsingha Jaya 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 Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada Jaya Bhakta Pavan Shri pavan shila Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Sarva Vigna Vinashini Lakshmi Nrsimha Bhavan ki, Bhaktaraj Pallab Maharaj ki, Narayana Bhagavan ki, Nitai Nitai Gaur Premanamri. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you all for coming and glorifying Sri Radharani, Srimati, Gaunita and Srila Prabhupada ki. Today is 6 hour Kirtan. We started at 12 o'clock. It's an exceptionally blissful day. It's the eve of Radhashtami. You all know tomorrow is Radhashtami. And we have a very special guest with us. His Grace, Sanatan Dharma Prabhu, will read from Chaitanya Charitamrita and will connect with Srimati Radharani's Leela with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Before I am telling much about Prabhu, Prabhu himself will prove how scholar and how dedicated he is in the mission of Srila Prabhupada. And I really appreciate Prabhu's time and efforts continuously. What he is giving to our congregation is unparalleled, unmatched. And for that reason, instead of I am talking, let's listen from Prabhu. And thank you, Prabhu, for coming and giving your discourse and Radha Leela for especially today. With that note, I am handing over to Prabhu. Hare Krishna. And by the way, please don't go without prasad. The prasad will be serving all day. And the program will be continuing after the class at 1:30. Continuous Kirtan until 6 o'clock is the Arati. And then Nishinga prayer and then prasad again in the evening. So please be with us. Hare Krishna. Thank you again for coming and joining us for 6 hour Kirtan today. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. The devotees in the Prasadam hall will be able to hear us.
No.
There is connection.
Or we can call them.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Please wind up your prasadam and come here. From edible prasad to audible prasad. I think nobody heard it. The Lordships heard it. Chaitanya Charitamrita part was a little surprise, but however, we can take. Somebody can play the karta? And I can play the harmony.
Chapter 2, verse 107.
Chapter 2?
Verse
107. Only one verse. Okay. Take only one. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. We'll be singing Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu. Song change. We will sing Yugal Ashtakam, Krishna Prema Radha. I'll try to show it to us. Hare Krishna. Can you all see the screen? Shri Shri Jugadaashtakam Ghee. Shri Jiva Goswami Pad Ghee. Jagat Guru Shri Prabhupada Ghee. Krishna Premamayi Radha Radha Premamayo Hari. Everyone.
नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे नमोनमामि प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्याय गौरीशे नमः पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्तावतारं भक्तशक्तिकम् हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
We remain here. Radhikashtakam. We'll be singing and discussing stanza by stanza, so this means. Welcome to your devotees. Some of them are retired hurt because of prasadam, I see. Morning's population and afternoon's population is slightly different. But those of you who have stayed back, congratulations, you have very good stamina. Clap for those who stayed. Others. And nevertheless, welcome those who came. Very happy to be with all of you. And as per Prabhu's order, first we discussed Chaitanya Charitamrita, which is, I guess, Adi Leela, second chapter, shloka number 107. That's a very famous shloka from Brahma Samhita. And I have to take this shloka and connect it to Radharani. We'll try. How is this different?
You just casted one screen or 10. That's all.
Once again. Stop. We can chant Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Satchidananda Vigraha Radhe Radhe Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam. Hare Krishna. I would like to only take 107, so that next time whichever devotee takes the discussion, they'll start from 108. Auspicious number. I will take 100. Ishvara, the controller. So we'll be connecting this also to Ramakrishna. Did we hear this word Ishvara in the Vilastakam? Anyone remembers? Did we hear? Yes. Vrindavaneshwari Radha Krishna Vrindavaneshwara. What is the meaning of Ishwar? The controller. But is Krishna in control of Vrindavan truly? No. Krishna's control is exerted only outside Vrindavan. In Vrindavan, Krishna is not in control. Who is in control? That is where she comes from. Vrindavaneshwari Radha. First Vrindavaneshwari. And then comes, okay, Vrindavaneshwara Krishna. Just like it is Mrs. and Mr. First Mrs. Then Mr. Which comes first in material world? I have no experience. I don't know. Which comes? Mr. comes first? Oh. So they're debating. Okay, you go fight. Yes, and whoever wins, please come back. Anyways. So Ishvara is Krishna, the Supreme. Who is Ishvara here? We are all Ishvaras. We are all Ishvaras. Prakritis Purushas Tohi Bhunte Prakriti Jaguna Kanaram Gurasangasya Sad Asad Yoni Janmashu. Each and every one of us have the control to choose our next bodies. That's the only control we have. Bhagavad Gita says everyone is Ishvara. Yes. We are Ishvara. Like I'm feeling a little hot. I'm not saying. Giving an example, a little hot. What we can do? Ishvara. We can control temperature of ISKCON Calgary? No. Only the temple hall space of ISKCON Calgary. Or we can control the temperature of ISKCON Calgary. But can we control the temperature of Calgary? No. That who controls? Ishvara. So we are minute Ishvaras. Then what is Krishna? Ishvara? Parama Krishna. Now the Parama comes in control. So everybody has control, but we are all minute Ishvaras. But Parama Ishvara is who? Krishna. I think this will become like Prabhupada's Radhashtami lecture. You heard that, Prabhu? Yes. In one lecture, what does Prabhupada do? It's Radhashtami and Prabhupada glorifies Krishna. Glorifies Krishna. Glorifies Krishna so much that devotees are wondering, Prabhupada, this is not Janmashtami. This is Radhashtami. And then finally he says, that Krishna is controlled by Radharani. That's it. Lecture finished in one line. So I think we also have to do that today. So Ishvara Parama Krishna. So Ishvara, the Supreme Ishvara is Krishna, and Radharani is called as Vrindavaneshwari. Even she has that Ishvara element. How is that? Krishna is such a wonderful Lord that whatever his property, he names it after his devotees. What is Krishna's planet called as? Golok? Vrindavan. So that Loka is after whom? His cows. So first property to cows. And second property, that is second name, proprietorship, Vrindadevi. She got Vrindavan, it's your forest, Vrindadevi, you take it. So ultimately the property papers were with Vrindadevi. She had the property papers. She had the control, okay, we will do one thing now. It is must. All of you pull out your phones and throw it out? No, don't throw it out. Put it on silent. I heard somebody saying throw it out. We are not. Mahapura Bhakta Vairagya Pradhan. No, don't be like that. Yukta Vairagya. So please put it on silent so that we don't disturb others. Okay. So Radharani is called as Vrindavaneshwari because Vrindadevi goes to Radharani, hands over the property papers, all the keys and all the possession to her and surrenders them to her. And Radharani controls Vrindavan. So Ishvara Parama is Krishna. But such an Ishvara is also controlled by Radharani. So that will be the lecture today. Satchidananda Vigraha. What is the meaning of Sat? Eternal. So the aspect of absolute truth exhibiting only the eternal aspect is called as Brahman. Then if you see Sat and Chit, what is Chit? Knowledge. So Sat and Chit feature is exhibited by Paramatma. But what makes a person Bhagavan? Sat, Chit and Ananda. So he is called as Ananda Vigraha. He is an embodiment of bliss. Satchit Ananda Vigraha, whose form is full of bliss. Why Krishna's form is full of bliss? Because of Radharani. Again, so this verse is actually dedicated to Radharani. Look at Krishna's arrangement. So Krishna has three Shaktis, three Adhyatmic Shaktis. I'm missing my pen. I keep writing. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
So I don't function without my magic wand. I keep scribbling something that will keep people awake. Otherwise people doze off. So Krishna has three spiritual energies. What are they? Shandini. So this is the existential potency of Lord. All the dhams, existential potency. So all the dhams and abodes of Lord are existing because of Shandini Shakti. Okay, then Samvit. This is the spiritual knowledge potency of Lord. Spiritual knowledge. And last but not least, our favorite, most favorite. What is that? Ladini. Ladini Shakti. So who is embodiment of Shandini Shakti? Hint. Yeah, Balaram. Correct. Devotees, please don't sleep. Be alert. And who is the embodiment of Samvit? Hint. Very easy. Krishna. Okay. Next one I will not give it. You only have to tell. Who is the embodiment of Ladini Shakti? Srimati Radharani ki? Yes. Radharani. So what makes Krishna as Ananda Vigraha? It is Radharani, who is the pleasure potency of Lord. So isn't this shloka indicative of Radharani? Ishvara Parama Krishna, Satchidananda Vigraha. Why Krishna is not Parameshwar? There is one thing that happened which was beyond the control of Krishna. Anyone knows? Happened. We have all gone there also. Some of us have gone there. Bengali Vaishnavas, you have no excuse. You have to tell what is that.
Yeah, is it Krishna's love for Radha?
Krishna's love for Radha
And
is
Radha's
very
love for
natural.
Krishna. Yeah.
Pranamaya Radha, Krishna, Prana. Okay, that is fine.
And then
But one thing happened. I'll give you it. One creation of something happened without Krishna's will. Beyond the will of Krishna.
It's the Mayapuddam by
Uttam Bhakt has given Uttam answer. Very old, very nice. Sridham Mayapur appeared beyond the will of Krishna. Krishna never desired. So everybody, all Bhudevi and everybody got into meeting. Bhagavan, suddenly something has appeared here. Have you sanctioned it? Krishna says no. But till now our philosophy was not a blade of grass moves without Krishna's sanction. Then how did this happen? This happened by the sanction of Radharani. That is why she is Parama Ishwari. Yes, she controls. And what makes Krishna Satchidanand Vigraha? Again, Radharani's potency. Okay. Anadir. What is the meaning of Anadir?
No ending.
He does not begin. No beginning. Anadir, Adir. He doesn't have beginning, he doesn't have end. Govinda. Such a person is Govinda. What's the meaning of Govinda?
One who gives pleasures.
One who gives pleasure to
Cows
cows and
senses.
senses. He is called as Govinda. And what is Radharani?
he gives the pleasure.
We'll sing one song. A small stanza. He is called as Govinda Nandini. This comes in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Okay, you all can try to repeat after me. The searching will take time. Govinda Nandini Radha Govinda Mohini. Govinda Nandini Radha Govinda Mohini. Govinda Sarvasva Sarva Kanta Shiromani. Somehow I'm a little adamant. We'll try to find it. Oh my God! All list of all names are coming. It comes in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Okay, I'll find it directly. Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Leela, 4th chapter. Till here I know it. Okay, here I'll try. Yes. 82. We'll once again sing. Then we can explain. Govinda Nandini Radha Govinda Mohini Govinda Sarvasva Sarva Kanta Shiromani So Krishna has one name Govinda, but with one name of Krishna, Govinda, Radharani has got 3 derivatives. See, thus proved. The first one is Govinda Nandini. Let's ask Nandini what is the meaning of Nandini. Please tell me. I've put you on the spot. You get it right, don't worry.
I think it's a name, one of the names of Radharani and Glories.
Yes, you're right, but what is the meaning of that? Try, for a friend. Help her, somebody would like to help her. Now she knows the name, she's not confident to answer it.
Yes.
You can say whatever you have heard. She passed, yes.
I was thinking that maybe they're engaged in the service of Krishna with unaware devotion.
Okay, all the babies end with Prabhupada's word to word. Let's go. See, actually, Nandini comes from the root Anandini, which means who gives pleasure actually. So Nandini literally means who enjoys with Krishna, and Anandini means who gives Ananda to Krishna. Now you will not forget, right?
Now I'll never forget.
That's good. So Govinda Nandini. So if Krishna is Govinda who gives pleasure to all everybody's senses, then who gives pleasure to senses of Krishna? Radha. Yes. So Govinda Nandini Radha. Second derivative from Govinda, Govinda Mohini. Now let's ask Mohini Murti. What is the meaning of Mohini?
I just know that Vishnu took a form.
That is Mohini Murti. Mohini means? Yes, to attract, Moha. Right? To attract. So Govinda Mohini means who attracts Krishna. Krishna means what? All attractive, right? Sarva Akarshati iti Krishna. But who can attract Krishna? Radharani. She is called Govinda Mohini. Or in this world, everybody is attracted to Madan. Madan means Cupid. And Krishna is called Madan Mohan. And Radharani is Mohini. Triple M. Very nice. And third one, the third derivative of Govinda, Govinda Sarvasva. Govinda Sarvasva means everything for Krishna is Radharani. Everything for Krishna is Radharani. There's one more lecture of Prabhupada on Radhashtami which I had heard, where the title of the lecture is We are all part and parcels of Radharani. We are all expansions of Radharani. That's what Prabhupada says. Because there is some element of bhakti in all of us, Nitya Siddha Krishna Bhakti Sadhya Kabinoni, which is actually a feature of Radharani. That is why Krishna bestows his mercy on us. Because Radharani is everything, that's why we get the mercy. When somebody comes and offers obeisances to Krishna, or somebody is chanting in front of Krishna, or somebody is doing some service to Krishna, whose attention is first whose attention do we catch? Radharani's attention. Krishna may be in his own world, he's attracted to Radharani. Radharani is looking at, and Radharani with tears in the eyes sees, oh Krishna, this devotee is better than me. Please accept him. Then Krishna says, okay, you are Govinda Sarvasya, you are everything for me. Done, we'll accept this for you. Come on. So that's the process of how we go back to God. And Sarva Kanta Shiromani means she is the topmost of all the lovers of Krishna. That is okay. So I think we can proceed to our Radhikashtakam discussion. There is no purport Prabhu. So only if he gives permission I can go ahead. Prabhuji?
As you wish,
You have to do like this. Ashirwad.
No, Prabhuji, don't say that, please.
Okay, thank you. So with Prabhuji's permission, we will proceed ahead to discussing the meaning of Radhikashtakam. Who wrote Radhikashtakam? Quiz, little quiz before we go ahead.
Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami.
It is Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Hari Bol! Okay. And next second question from the quiz. I should have had prasadam. Someone got over. I distributed too much. I was very liberal this morning. So devotees who came now, sorry. So that's why come to the first class. You don't come after that, it's fine. Come to the first class always. The prasadam got over. So second question is, from which book of Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is this Radhikashtakam taken? It is connected to what we discussed just now. Not CC, come on. Chaitanya Charitamrita is not the right answer. Because people think Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is Chaitanya Charitamrita. That's the only book he wrote in life. It's not like that. There are many more books. Okay, starting, at least give the starting of the book. What? We just discussed one name repeatedly. What was that name? Govinda. So that book is Govinda Lilamrita. See how connected now everything is? I never thought that I have to take CC. When I opened CC, is Brahma Samhita. I think, how can you connect Brahma Samhita to Radharani? Of course, you can connect anything to anything. That is philosophy of Krishna consciousness. Because everything is connected. So the book is Govinda Lilamrita. Final question. Let me see who gets this right. Who sings this Radhikashtakam? Shiva? No. Nice try. Anyone else?
Lord Krishna.
No, not Krishna. Okay, Radharani has a very special pet. Shuka has a very nice partner.
Shari.
Shari. So it is Shari the parrot who sings this Radhikashtakam. So what three new things we learned today about Radhikashtakam? Number one, it is written by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Second, which book? Govinda Lilamrita. And third, who sang it? We sing this, na? Shuka bole hari hari, Shari bole hari hari. Dule dule boracha. We sing that, na? Okay, so now we go ahead. So the first thing that we need to understand is the refrain. And what is the refrain repeatedly there in this particular bhajan? Even if you don't know the bhajan fully, Mayyamatma Pada Padma Dasya Dastu Radhika. Everyone. Mayyamatma Pada Padma Dasya Dastu Radhika. So in all these 8 verses, what is the last refrain? Mayyama Atma Pada Padma Dasya Dastu Radhika. So what the devotee is doing, what Shari is doing, he is glorifying. 2 things are there. He is revealing a distinct facet of Radharani's personality, her divine personality. What is Radharani's personality about? That is one thing. Second, he is revealing an intimate relationship that Radharani has with Krishna. That is the second feature. Because in this world, if you have a personality, materialists will get attracted. But if that personality is connected to Krishna, then devotees will value it. So he is not just glorifying Radharani's personality, he is glorifying Radharani's personality along with her intimate connection with Krishna. That is how Shari is glorifying. And Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami in his bhajan has, in his meditations, in his samadhi, he could hear this song and he has composed it. And repeatedly, what is the refrain? He is begging, Shari is begging for service at the lotus feet of Radharani. So many times people ask and come this question. Prabhuji, we come in front of the lordships in the temple, in front of Radha Madhav, and we go blank. How many of you have this experience? You don't know what to do, Prabhuji. Okay, Krishna is standing, I came to temple, why did I come? I don't know. Let me do round and leave. Of course, leave to Prasadam Hall. There is Prasadam Hall day, as Prabhu was telling you. But we don't know what to pray. So these prayers, what we'll discuss today, I am doing this discussion for myself. I don't pray properly. So it's for myself, and because I got this place, I'm trying to. The mic came in front of me. I never thought in my life I'll ever be speaking. That was my favorite place where Gaurav Patel was sitting. I like that place to sit and listen. I never thought in my life I'll come here. It was all these my friends who started this online. I first appeared here. Used to watch me from there, right? Yeah, they used to watch me. And one fine day, I was not. I didn't even have a passport. Unbelievable. I came here. So I never thought of being here, but yes. So let's together prepare our consciousness for Radharani. I need all of your blessings and all of your association. So together we can prepare. So what is to be asked is, may Sri Radharani bestow upon me service at her lotus feet, because this is the highest blessing anyone can have. There is no higher blessing than this. Because the Supreme Personality of Godhead Himself serves the lotus feet of Srimati Radharani. How many of you know what is the place called as Pavan Sarovar? You know this place? Okay, which is called the king of all the holy places?
Radhakund.
Please answer as it is. King of all the holy places, Tirtharaj. What is that? Prayagraj. So one day, Yashoda Mai would go regularly to this Pavan Sarovar. And suddenly she saw one personality there taking bath in Pavan Sarovar. So she went and asked, Hare Krishna, mister, your name is not there in database, Vrajvasi. From you're Videshi. From where you have come? He said, Maya, my name is Tirtharaj, Prayagraj. And I come here every day without fail to take bath in Pavan Sarovar. And Pavan Sarovar has one pastime where Lord Krishna himself, of course, now Krishna cannot openly worship the lotus feet of Radharani. So underneath, this is an inside pastime where Krishna worships the lotus feet of Radharani. That happened in Pavan Sarovar. Right? So higher than the lotus feet of Krishna is the lotus feet of Radharani. That is why it is not very easily shown. Previously in our temples, we used to have the lotus feet of the Radharani darshan, but later on the policy came. It is not, it's very rare. So, yeah, that is the aspiration. To serve the lotus feet of Srimati Radharani. And this is what is the repeated ask. So glorify Radharani's personality, her intimate relationship with Krishna, and then ask for the service to the lotus feet of Radharani. So we can go to the first verse. So the theme of the first verse is Radharani's transcendental beauty and fragrance. So let us go and read this. We'll start one by one. Kumkumata kanchanata garvahari gaurama pitananchitatananda kirtivindi saurama. Hare Krishna. In this world, if we were to compare Krishna's any bodily feature, we compare it to one particular object. What is that? Lotus flower. Correct? So here also the central theme that is chosen by Shari or Krishnadas Kaviraj is Abja. What is Abja? A lotus flower. Lotus flower. Lotus
flower is very beautiful. Sometimes devotees are also described like that. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I am so fortunate. I am with lotus-like devotees of ISKCON Calgary. Why are you laughing? It's fact. Yes. So lotus-like devotees. Why lotus? Because that is the closest that one can get to describing the beauty of Lord. Nothing material can describe Krishna. Temples intercom? Hare Krishna. That's their call now. Their phone. I can't do it. I can't take and go. I can't take it as donation. What to do? Okay. What kind of lotus? Golden lotus. Anyone seen golden lotus? Kanchana. Kanchana. And not just that, golden lotus sprinkled with kumkum. What is kumkum called in English? Vermilion? Yeah, vermilion. Correct. Vermilion. I just wanted to confirm that word. Because things that we don't use, we don't know. Yes, we also, this is kumkum only. Yeah, this is also kumkuma, the saffron cloth. Right, so this is this particular flower, very beautifully, Prabhupada has mentioned. Golden lotus anointed with a tinge of red kumkum powder. That is the kind of flower. But even such a flower, usually we see in this word Janma Aishwarya Shruta Shrivi Redamana Madapuman. Somebody who is coming from a very high parentage. People say, right, you know who's my dad? My dad is Tata, Birla, etc. People say Ambani. So people say the high birth, they are very proud of it. Aishwarya, somebody is having a very fat bank balance, stout bank balance. Person is very proud of it. Somebody is very learned. You know, I'm a postdoc. I met a guy with 6 PhD degrees. I met. Pride was oozing out of his nose. Very proud people. And I said, what have you studied? I said, I'm only graduate. After that I joined ashram. Because I worked, but then joined ashram. So he was saying, I've done PhD, 6 PhD degrees I'm having. So I'm doctor to the power 6. People have that pride. And one more pride that people have is that of beauty. So this particular lotus, even if it is having that pride, garva, of being very beautiful, this garva is hari. Hari means taken away. The gaurava, the pride, garva. Garva, hari, gaurava. By what? Gaurabha. Radharani is called here as garva is taken away by Gaurabha. So Gaura means what? The Gauranga Mahaprabhu. So where did Gauranga Mahaprabhu get his Gaura? From Radharani. Krishna steals it. So Krishna steals, that is Gaur Purnima lecture anyways. But point is, he steals the golden complexion of Radharani. So Gaurabha. The one who is having that light, golden effulgence is called as Gaurabha. So Garvahari, Gaurabha. So Radharani steals. She's also, Krishna is also called as Hari. Actually many are called Hari. Lion is called Hari. Why? He steals your life. Monkey is called Hari. Why? He steals your specs. Krishna is called Hari. Why? He steals your heart. Yes. And Radharani here, she is also called as Hari. She is connected to Hari, right? So she is also called Hari. And what she Hari, Garva Hari. You see her, you will never be proud in front of her. She humbles you like that. Next, so this was the beauty. Pitan Anchita Abja Gandha. Yes, and that saffron, Anchita Abja, this saffron marked lotus flower has a very sweet aroma, Gandha. That is also stolen, that particular pride that this flower has, that I am such a fragrant flower, that is also gone. Yes, Kirti, Nindi, Sarva. So this fame of this flower, Nindi. Nindi means what? Ninda karna. You heard the Ninda? Ninda is to criticize, or it becomes, hey, this is nothing. This is absolutely nothing. Sometimes it happens, we are tasting something. Oh wow, this is so tasty. Such a delicious preparation. Very nice idli sambar. And you would like to try? And that person is coming from typical South India. So he knows what is actually sambar. So he tastes and he says, this is not sambar, this is water. What sambar this is? This has nothing. He will tell other 10 ingredients which are not there. Where is radish here? Where is this bangan which is here? Where have you extracted this tamarind and put? The tamarind is not there only. So you guys, ISKCON people, make dal and call it sambar. What is this? By putting some 2 carrots. So you will not be happy. Nindi. So although something is tasty for one person, the person who has tasted something better, he will criticize that. So this particular flower will be, the fragrance of this flower will be criticized in front of the wonderful fragrance of Saurabha. Again, Saurabha is that lady who is very fragrant. In this world, if we want our bodies to be fragrant, what we have to do? That's what we have to do. Because our bodies are rotting. Prabhupada says in one lecture that his body is dying. And that is why it stinks. We have to take a bath every day. We keep sweating, we keep perspiring. And we have to keep applying all different things. But heavenly bodies are not like that. Yes? Heavenly bodies are very fragrant naturally. They don't sweat. There's no problem. What to speak of the body, the transcendental body of Srimati Radharani? She is actually the Saurabha, the source of all the wonderful fragrance. What is the meaning of Vallabha? Cowherd man. Isha? What is the meaning of Isha? Yes? Wish. Hi.
That's not poison, English.
Isha means wish? My God, such powerful is the illusory potency of the Lord. Now I want you to read what is the meaning of Isha. Where is it? Yes. Isha means controller. And Isha means the controller. Good morning. Wish, really? It is like that?
Yeah, I was told.
That is Icha.
No, I was told it was wish.
Isha comes from the controller. Ishwar bolte hai na? So Isha, it comes from there. Isha is actually name of Radharani. You didn't know this? Hare Krishna. Really good morning. So Ballav Isha is Nanda Maharaj. So most of the meanings all I'll take out from here only. They're all available in ISKCON category. Many conceptions and misconceptions will come out. How did you feel after knowing the meaning of your name? Less, yes. It's Radharani's name. So you are Isha Devi Dasi. You are servant of Isha. Right? So Ballav Isha. So Ballav Isha is the king of all the cowherds, who is Nanda Maharaj. Sunu means the son. Yes, the son of Nanda. Ballav Isha Sunu. The son of Nanda Maharaj. Who is the son of Nanda Maharaj? Krishna. So Krishna cannot be directly connected to Radharani. Because in Braj, Radha and Krishna don't talk in public. They only meet and talk in private. Krishna doesn't directly look at Radharani, keep staring in public. No, that's not the etiquette. Krishna knows how to steal glances. He's expert. And the meeting time and place of Radha and Krishna is also so amazing. We decorate Radharani, but we many times don't question. Radharani holds a particular flower. You know what's the significance of that? That flower is indicating and telling Krishna which garden you have to come and meet me. The number of gopis around Krishna, that shows which prahar you have to come. And many times we know gopi dots. We think this is that decoration. No! The gopi dots indicates how many sakhis I am going to bring. And Krishna also puts dots and comes. These many sakhas are going to come. So she even dresses in such a way to indicate Krishna, I am coming in your service. Here, this flower. Okay, then Krishna gets the message. This is how they communicate. So directly you cannot say Krishna Sarva Vanchita. No. Vallavisha Sunu. Now without knowing the meaning of this, how many of you would have understood Vallavisha Sunu is Krishna? Vallavisha Sunu? Which language is this, we'll ask. Which language? It is looking like some Spanish word. Anyways. Vallavisha Sunu Sarva Vanchitartha. For the purpose, artha means purpose. And vanchit. What? How do we greet Vaishnavas? No shortcut. Full? Vancha kalpa. So we come vancha here. And sarva vancha kalpa tarubhyascha. Desire, all desires. Sarva. So she is fulfilling all the wonderful desires of Krishna. How she is? Sadhika. This word sadhana, what is the meaning of sadhana? Practice. And sadhika means one who does it. See the literal meaning. So sadhika means one who successfully fulfills. So she is the one who successfully fulfills the desires of Krishna. Today, did you observe Radharani what she was holding in her left hand? Yes, who took darshan properly will definitely say, come on, use there. Morpang, correct. Doing morpang is whose seva? It is not Radharani's seva. Morpang and chamar who holds for Radha and Krishna? Lalita and Krishna. It is their seva. But they are not there. So when they are not there, she fulfills the desire. Where does Radharani live on Krishna's body? On his chest. Somebody asked, nowadays there is a trend among all the youth. They all grow beard. Yes, you see, you can look around. Everybody has beard. This is a trend. So one person asked question to Prabhupada. Does Krishna have beard? I want the answer from all of you. What do you think? Does Krishna have beard? How many of you say Krishna has beard? Okay, we don't see Radha Madhav with beard. Oh, he shaves and comes or what? How many of you say Krishna doesn't have beard? You are all absolutely wrong. Krishna has beard. Alright, how is his beard compared to? How many of you eat peach? Peach, you eat peach. So peach has hairs. So he has peach-like hair. Krishna has beard. That doesn't mean the youth can keep. Youth should be mentioned. This is the standard. But Krishna does have beard. So why I told about beard? So like that he has hair on his chest also. The hairy chest is an indication of a person, of a Purusha. So he has the hair, and right in the middle of the chest he has a golden hair. What does golden indicate? Gaurabha. That is Srimati Radharani. And why is she residing there? The Acharyas explain that whenever Krishna desires something and there are no devotees around to fulfill the desires, she appears and fulfills that desire of Krishna. Krishna is called as Atma Kama. Whatever he desires is fulfilled. He is called Apta Kama. Before even he desires, it is fulfilled. He is called Satya Sankalpa Shakti, which means he desires something, it's fulfilled. All are similar. They are different, but they are similar. But who is the one who is fulfilling all those desires of Krishna? Parasya Shaktir Vividaiva Shruyate Swabhavaki Jnana Balakriyacha. And the embodiment of all the Shakti is Srimati Radharani ki. Jai. I think we'll have time for one more. The rest won't. Then next, tomorrow I'll have to do the other 7. No, we'll go a little fast. We'll speed up. Kanti Nindi Chitrapatta Shadika Krishna Patta Vrinda Keti Pulla Pushpavadika Kanti Nindi Chitrapatta Shadika Krishna Nitya Sangamata Padmavandhuradhika Maya Matma Padavata Nasya Nasturadhika Krishna Nitya Sangamata Padmavandhuradhika Krishna last verse, who got embarrassed? That golden lotus got embarrassed. And all of us also, of course. So what is the theme of the second verse? The theme of second verse is the playful charm of Radharani and intimacy with Krishna. That's the theme. Okay. So now who's getting ready to get nindi or embarrassed? It is a choral. How many of you know what's a choral? Never heard it, Prabhuji. I knew what is choral because the hostels, the college where I studied, all the hostels had names of all these precious stones. Agate, diamond, coral, jasper, amber, ruby, pearl, lapis. So I know all the names. Zircon and everything. Opal. So these are the names. Such an impersonal society, right? Somewhere else, other colleges, at least they have Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, Jawaharlal Nehru. Some kind of names they have. These guys had names of all the stones. But one good thing that happened, whenever these kind of things came in the Prabhupada books, I know it. I stayed in that hostel. Right? So coral, I didn't stay in coral, I stayed in diamond. And the hostel where we stayed is diamond hostel. But we used to go to coral for Gita programs. Yes. It seems in second floor of the hostel that there was only one room in the second floor of coral. That used to never be allotted to anyone. Because it's said it's a fact. 1978 there was one guy committed suicide. And they believed his ghost is still there. So that was a free room for us. Nobody used to come there. We used to have a program there. Even so, no matter what, in our program, one person's attendance is there. One speaker, one audience is sure, guaranteed. So that guy is there, one audience is there. Some of you got scared. Yes. That's why they never allotted. It was a big room. You know, that guy hung himself to the fan, ceiling fan. So they never allotted to anyone because it's believed he's there. But don't worry, he has heard a lot of Harinam. He has heard many classes. Even now programs are happening. So he's heard. And he has probably had some prasad also. Whatever he will, we should give some Prabhu. Ghost Prabhu. Please take. We have done that. So that was coral. So coral is one of the precious stones. And every kind of precious stones, the Navaratnas, they all have that kanti, the light. Yes. And that guy is going to get embarrassed today. In front of what? In front of who? Any South Indians here? What is pattu sari? Yes.
Silk.
Silk. Oh, you stayed in Chennai. Okay. That's how you know. Kanchipuram silks. Correct. So Kanchipuram is a few kilometers away from Chennai, right? So pattu. Pattu means what? It's not a concocted thing, it's coming in Shastras. Chitra means wonderful. Isn't it? Vichitra. Very amazing. In Marathi, it's opposite meaning. Marathi, Vichitra means horrible. But in Sanskrit, Vichitra means Vishesha Rupena Chitra. It's very amazing. So Radharani wears what kind of saris? Amazing silk saris. Vrindavan silks, not Kanchipuram silks. And she wears that. Shatika. She is the one who wears, Shatika, the wearer of very amazing silk garments. And the silk garments of Radharani mocks the beauty of that coral. No value. And then what kind of now Radharani's connection with Krishna? What is Krishna compared to here? Krishna is compared here to a bringa. Bringa means what? A bumblebee. And what kind of bumblebee? Matta bringa, mad bumblebee. When does how many of you seen mad bumblebees? I don't know if you have here. I got stung by one yellow jackets. You know what are yellow jackets? They bite very badly. It's still there. I have a mark and the pain is still there. He came nicely and sat. I said, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Oh, he bit me a bit. I told his always Bhakti Maharaj was there with me. I said, Maharaj, the honeybee bit me. He said, that's not honeybee, that's yellow jacket. I did some research. He's more dangerous than the honeybee, my God. So that was his welcome style. Prabhu, welcome to Canada. We also. Please accept my humble obeisances. Dharma pranam. That's his way of expressing love, no problem. Accept it. but don't do again. So Krishna Matta Bringa, he is compared to what? A mad bumblebee. Yes. And this particular bumblebee, he plays. Keli is to play. And what kind of play? It's very confidential play. Very confidential pastimes of Radha and Krishna are called as Keli. And what is Radharani? If Krishna is that mad bumblebee, Radharani is? Yes, Pulla Pushpa Vatika. Yes, she is the blossomed flower. Yes, and she is the garden of blossomed flowers. Radharani is not just one flower, she is Vatika. We say Ashoka Vatika. Where? Who was there in Ashoka Vatika? That means the garden of Ashoka trees. So here Pulla Pushpa Vatika. It's a garden of all the flowers. That is Radharani. Not just one flower, garden of flowers. And Krishna, what he does? He goes and he stings. He plays with her. Okay. Now, then what does Radharani do? Krishna Nitya Sangamartha. What is Radharani's desire? She desires Krishna Nitya Sangha. That means I want constant association of Krishna. I want Krishna to come and play. Krishna is the supreme enjoyer and Srimati Radharani is the supremely enjoyed. I don't mind. Please. I'll enjoy by giving you enjoyment. And that's why she wants to give enjoyment to Krishna eternally. So what does Radharani do for that purpose? There is one demigod in charge of health department. Who is that? Who is currently blessing me? Yes. So Surya is called as Padma Bandhu. Bandhu means friend. And Padma means lotus. Why is called Padma Bandhu? Because the moment the sun shines upon a lotus, that lotus blooms and opens up. And she is what? Radhika. What's the meaning of Radhika? Anaya Radhito Nunam Bhagavan Hariveshwaraha Anno Vihaya Govindo Prito Yat Anayadraha. So she is the one who worships. So Radhika, her name Radhika comes because she does Krishna Aradhana. Anaya Radhito Nunam. She who worships Krishna Hari is called as Aradhana, and thus she gets the name Radhika. She gets the name from there. She's Sadhika, she's Vatika, she's Radhika, all names she will get. Shatika, these are all names of Radharani. Similarly, she is Gaurava, she is Saurabha, in the end you will get all her names. I have a beautiful book, 108 names of Radharani. So many times devotees, they write mails that Prabhuji, you got daughter, please suggest some name of Radharani. I open the book, I check Panchang, I check Akshar, okay, give names. I don't give only one name, because if they don't select that, I'll feel bad. So I give 4, 5, 6 options, and I said, now you choose. I do that. So unto such Radhika's lotus feet, Mahya Mahatma Pada Padma Dasya Dastu. Okay. Rest of it, I guess we'll have to do it tomorrow, in tomorrow's Bhagavatam class. We'll conclude here. I thank all the wonderful devotees who came and a lot of enthusiasm. You came to participate in the meaning of Radhikashtakam. Hopefully, was it helpful? Yes. This is the way, by going to word meaning, we remember that very nicely. Okay, at least we'll sing the first 2 stanzas because we decided that we'll conclude. My God, this I don't think you'll be able to understand. Can you? Okay, you'll remember the lecture. What you spoke in lecture, you'll remember. Try to meditate on me, okay? Kumkumata kanchanaja garvahari gaurabha Kirtananjita kirtinindi saurabha Mallavesha
जगत गुरु श्री रघुपाल की जय।